What's up, everybody? Great Messiah also goes by Mr. Stereo Cheeks. I'm thinking about adding a new name into my list of nicknames. I don't know if I'm gonna add it yet, so this is not a official name. But I was thinking about calling myself Sizzler, not Diddler. but that's something I'm thinking about. I don't know yet. But anyways, you see, when you live in this universe, any person that has good perception will come to the realization that the universe is indifferent towards your well-being. The universe is indifferent. Whether something good happens in your life, it doesn't care. And if something bad happens in your life, it doesn't care either. Right? So when you understand things such as, like things matter, but then again, things don't matter. And what I mean is, things may matter to you personally. Certain things may matter to you personally, but to the universe, nothing matters. Right? There's things that matter to me personally. Like, I want this sausage that I'm about to cook that's cooking right now to be good, nice. But the universe don't give a fuck about that. There's things that may matter to you personally, but to the universe, nothing matters, right? And in the grand scheme of things, nothing really matters because, everything's going to have its ending at some point in time. All right? Just like how J. Cole said on the song, the ATM, he said, what'd he say? He said, you can't take it when you die, but you can't live without it. And he was talking about money. So money only matters when you're alive, but when you're dead, it don't mean shit. Once your consciousness comes to an ending, if it ever does truly end, because we fully don't know for sure, but if it does have it come to an ending, nothing won't matter no more. It won't matter. So so when it comes to things like that, nothing mattering, there's good and bad. So it's like, okay, all the things that I did wrong in this life in the end won't matter. Now, I'm not encouraging people just to go out there and just tear shit up and not have any sort of morals for themselves. But there's a sense of peace knowing that nothing will matter. There's a sense of peace that comes with knowing that, but there's a sense of meaninglessness that comes from that as well, that makes you be like, what the fuck? So what's the point of being here if nothing matters? So like there's a peace for me personally. There's a peaceful side to it. Like, damn, nothing matters. So fuck it, nothing matters. But then there's a side to it where it's like, why the fuck am I in this motherfucker if nothing matters? You know what I'm saying? Like, it would at least be it would be more better if life had meaning. Like, there's a meaning to you being here, or there was some grandiose like plan or something. I don't know, something that has some meaning, something that makes sense. But nope. I mean, there's a lot of unsolved mysteries here, man. all most living beings, we have this desire to reproduce. For what reason? I mean, just to copy our genes. I mean, what's the point of that? I mean, why do we want to do that? Why is that in our nature to want to replicate DNA? Why? You know, why? I don't understand. I guess to survive as a species, but why? Why? It's just pointless. You know. So there is a peace with knowing that nothing matters, but there's a sense of dissatisfiedness or unsatisfactory that comes with it, where it's like, so everything I do don't mean shit. That nothing. So it's a piece to it. Like, oh, okay, nothing matters. So any of the things I've done wrong in the end ain't gonna mean shit. But there's a piece of it where like, well, what about the good things that I've done in life? That's not gonna mean shit either. You know, it's like, damn, that ain't gonna mean nothing either. It's like, man, bro, and yeah, man. At some point, you will be forgotten about at some point in time. Now, due to the fact we have the technology, with technology, you can extend your you can extend your longevity because you have technology that where it can extend your longevity. But even still, even with that, the more the time passes, the less people will remember you, right? People still talk about Tupac Shakur because he died. It's been what, probably close. I think it's gonna be close to 30. Is it 30 years? 96, 2006, 6. Damn, about 40. About to be 40 fucking. That's fucking crazy. I think. Is it 40 years? Hold on, let me see. Okay, no, that's not 40. 29 years. He's been dead for 29 years. So that's been a decent amount of time, but it's not something tremendously long. So, you know, people still talk about him, you know. And like I said, he lived in an age where there was still some technology, you know, that can capture his moments to where the future generation can look back on it. But for the people where they died before there was any sort of technology, any sort of, you know, video or audio recordings, man, most people don't know who the fuck those people are anymore, you know. The most close that you could get to living forever for a person like that is if you maybe set the blueprint for something. Like this person set the blueprint for the plane or for the some sort of invention that got refined by future inventors, and that person is quote unquote living on through that invention that they created. But them as a person, that essence has long disappeared. So if I created like the like let's say I created a invention, you know, I may live on quote unquote through that invention, but the essence of me myself will vanish. But yeah, so if I die today, people will still remember me to a certain extent, right? But as the years go on, people will forget about me. And yes, I still have videos, but you all know how YouTube is. If they fucking ban the fucking channel again, it's over. So even with videos and stuff like that, if something happens to the website, it's over. And then after, definitely after like my brother's kids have kids. It's over with. They ain't gonna know who the fuck is T.Sizzle? Who, man? I don't know who that I don't know who that nigga is. You know. So technology will extend your longevity, but even still, even if this same channel was up for 500 years, some people may stumble across it, but it's you just never know how things may work. Some people may stumble across it. YouTube may shadow ban it. They may permanently ban it. YouTube may shut down. You never know what may happen. But ultimately, even still, at some point in time, you will be forgotten at some point. So, at some point in time, you will be forgotten. So it's just a part of me where it's like, well, this shit is pointless, bro. That's why I say this word don't make no sense, because it just makes no sense, man. So yeah, but there's a piece of it, there's a peaceness that comes with it. Okay, nothing will be remembered, but then there's a part of me where it's like, this shit is dumb, so nothing will be remembered, huh? Okay. So yeah, man. So yeah. It's crazy, man. And then the thing is, that's crazy. It's like, even memories, like memories, like, trying to say this properly. Shit. I don't know. This is like, the farther that you get away from that memory, like, that memory gets more distant. Like, when you're in that particular moment of time, you're in it, so you feel it 100%. But then as time goes on, it kind of distances itself. It kind of distance further away from you. Like, you still remember it, but it's not, that feeling doesn't hit the same as when you was actually in that memory as it was presently happening. So I just hate as a human how things weaken. I hate that things weaken. Our excitement for things weakens. We get bored of stuff. Our body weakens. That memory weakens. Everything weakens. And that's why we have, like, pictures, and that's why I make and my dad, he used to make home videos, and he said, yeah, you want to make sure that you capture the moments of certain things. And yeah, man, that's why we make videos, and people take a lot of pictures and shit, so they could keep reliving that memory. Because when you have an actual photo or video, that memory hits a lot stronger versus if you're just thinking about it in your mind. Like, oh yeah, back in 2006, but if you have an actual video of shit and a photo, you can make that feeling come back a little bit more stronger versus if you're just going purely based off of memory. So yeah, man. So make sure y'all take pictures and videos of things sometimes. But I don't know. Like I said, there's a peace of mind that comes with meaninglessness, but then there's a part of me where it's like, well, this shit's stupid. If everything I do don't mean shit, that's why I keep saying I just never should have been born. So you tell me everything I do don't means absolutely dog shit. It's dumb as shit, man. So I don't know. That's all I gotta say. I'm out.